Hey there, you're listening to You Still Go On About That with Rob Israel and Joseph K. You can find us anywhere you could download podcasts. You could also find us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at YSGOAT. Thanks for listening. Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
And you still going about?
That.
All right, Joseph. It is almost the end of July already.
Yeah. Yes.
Because
Future's so bright, gotta wear shades. That's what
the sun is burning.
Yeah, but it is. It's
SPF.
it's supposed to be tomorrow. The forecast is to be 105 degrees here in Texas.
Oh, I don't know what it is over here. I saw that like it's supposed to be really hot. Tomorrow they got rain here. The high's 82.
High 82. Yeah.
But it's supposed to rain. Then it goes down.
We're
Yeah,
supposed to
think
get
about it. It'll be
zero.
next week.
What did
What?
you say?
Oh, it'll be in the 90s on the weekend, it says.
Yeah.
We had 100. It did get freaking hot. I told you my AC
Oh
broke.
yeah.
Thankfully they were able to fix it, but thankfully it was getting hot, but it wasn't like the hottest day.
Right.
But thank God they came the next day and they got
Mm.
working because the next couple of days were brutal. Like I
Yeah, I'll
said, I
bet.
don't know what they did. I wish they did 3 years ago because
Right.
I was like, I just thought I had a piece of crap AC that was never going to work right because it never held. It holds.
hmm
Gonna knock on wood.
Yeah,
All
right.
right. So yeah, I mean, it's almost my son's gonna be going back to school in a couple weeks. Actually, your kid too.
We had a parent orientation today at the high school.
His is he's not happy. His is like on his birthday. He's
Oh
pissed.
shit.
I think it's on that. I don't know when it is. I don't know if
Hmm.
it's that one. He has to go to the school on his birthday for something. He's like pissed. I'm like, dude, we'll do something on that day. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Um, and yeah, it's crazy. Fantastic Four comes out this weekend though.
Absolutely. Yeah. I've heard good things about it. I heard the reviews have been good.
I heard a couple like complaints. I don't, and I anytime I start to hear, I shut it off. I don't want to hear it. I
Hmm
don't want to hear it. I want to see the movie on my own. They'll say like it'll be like, oh, this isn't a spoiler review, but here's what bothered me about the movie. And it's
Yeah.
like, okay, well, that's kind of a spoiler, so I'm gonna like not listen. That was the same thing with Superman. Once I heard somebody start to complain because of like, I
Yeah.
want to know what bothers me on my own. And as I'm watching the movie, I'm like, okay, I could see how this could annoy someone. I could see how this can, but I enjoyed Superman was awesome. That's a movie I look forward to seeing again.
Oh yeah.
That
Superman was so good. I read the same negative reviews. There's one guy that was like, licking Trump's boots is the real punk rock. And I just didn't buy it. I was like,
yeah. Gargling Trump's balls is the real punk rock, That's very
yeah,
good. Close.
that's punk.
Yeah, that guy probably has like all the Screwdriver records. Fuck that guy. Nothing punk. There's nothing punk about Trump.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
What did
anyway.
what's his name say? He was a famous writer. They made Naked Lunch.
Oh, William S. Burroughs. Yeah.
He said something like, in back in my day, a punk was someone who like sucked dick or something. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. I was like,
Like back in my day, yeah, I'll call a punk, you suck dick. I don't know why he
dude.
sounded like that. I don't think he sounded like that.
No, I had a CD of him. I forget the name. I forget the name of the CD, but it was
I know what you're
him.
talking about.
Kurt Cobain played guitar behind
Yeah,
him.
I heard about
Yeah.
that.
And it
Yeah.
was very disappointing. It was
Why would it be good?
Kurt Cobain, like literally, he must have been on like a lot of heroin. It was just like random kind of. Remember when Spinal Tap did Jazz Odyssey at the State Fair Park? Like,
In the movie, you mean?
yeah,
I
right.
think
It was
yeah,
like that. It was just
when
like,
they're falling apart.
yeah, it was
I
like
think I
really.
heard about that and that it wasn't very good.
It was not. But I like William S. Burroughs a lot. He's a fascinating character. But yeah, um, yeah. Well, I think that was the case. And I think in prison culture, punks were people that got turned out. Like that had like that
I'm
was
gonna
the
act like the Robo Pimp on Conan O'Brien. He would always say that.
yeah
Remember Robot Pimp?
yeah.
That Conan, I will turn you out. Dude, that show was insane. Conan O'Brien
That
was so good. They
he
had like the
was
most
yeah.
insane. And the thing is, like, Letterman had weird shit back in the day.
Oh
He
yeah,
had,
he did.
and Conan took on like a whole nother
Yeah.
just.
Cool.
All right,
Yeah.
but
All right.
I don't even know
But
where we're
we're
going.
not
Oh
here
yeah,
to yeah.
Superman though was so good. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. I laugh when I see these people still. I'm like, I can't believe people are still complaining about the Man of Steel. Like, dude, I'm sorry. That movie sucked
Yeah.
balls. Like, Man of Steel was not a good movie. I'm sorry. Like, is there cool scenes? Sure.
Yeah,
But
oh, yeah.
I'm gonna compare that movie to this one. This was a fun movie. I left the theater enjoying myself. Like, I was like,
Yes.
this was fun. Like, yeah, I'm sure I'll go rewatch it and find like 10 things wrong with it, but I don't give a shit. It was a good movie. Like, my favorite is like, this was like, what was it? Oh yeah, my some of my favorite complaints are like, wait, are you telling me that Kara Zor-El goes to other planets that have red suns to get drunk? Well, wouldn't in theory, when she comes back to Earth, she would not be drunk anymore? And it's like, are you fucking kidding?
Yeah.
Are you
Come
kidding?
on.
Who gives a shit? Like, first of all, I'm gonna tell you something that Kara Zor-El does. She flies, shoots lasers,
Yeah, right.
and is invulnerable.
Yeah.
There's a dog that flies and shoot lasers, and Superman does the same thing. Duh. Like
Yeah.
it's like so stupid. It's like my favorite is like trans I was in Star Wars Last Jedi. Seriously heard people complaining about the bombs dropping out of the
Yeah.
getting these ships and bombs out. Like, there's no gravity in space. I'm like,
Right.
dude, they don't have ships like that in space
Yeah.
either. Like,
Right. I'll bet you if you looked at their
I
anatomy,
could accept
porgs shouldn't work.
what?
I'll bet you if you looked at their anatomy, porgs shouldn't work.
No,
They
that
shouldn't
doesn't
they
make
should
any sense. The only thing that makes sense about them, they were adorable.
yeah, they were.
Yeah, like I just love when people complain about shit in like fantastical films. They like, there's a little green man that lift a fucking X-wing out of the water. Oh,
Yeah,
that I could see that.
right. That's
Yeah, I get
canon.
that. A rebel bomber dropped bombs out. Oh no, that is literally impossible.
Right. Yeah.
My fa this is why I remember talking to this one person. I was like, because I remember like FC movie was complaining about that. I'm like, that's what bothered you?
Yeah.
I was like, here, I have an answer for you. They had magnets on the bombs. They dropped out and they shut right to the because they were magnetized.
Yeah.
You could be like, magnets don't work in space. I'll be like, okay,
Right. Okay.
none of this shit should work.
Okay, Violent J.
Yeah, 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 okay,
Magnetics
yeah.
professor.
Magnets, how they work. Like, yeah, like I just love it. There was another complaint in the new Superman that again was just like so dumb. And I'm like, again, like, are you fucking kidding? Oh,
Yeah.
the biggest complaint, all these people like, the new Superman's a pussy. He's a wimp. Like, all these people are trying, like, well, first of all, they established something right from the beginning of the movie because this movie takes place in like a period of like, I don't know, 2 days.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah.
You're thrown into the middle of action. He got a beating. He was beaten up by like a guy who was literally him and stronger,
Right.
and being controlled by someone who mastered a master technician tactician that
Yeah.
studied Superman's fighting. And so you right from the beginning, you find out Superman was not 100% healed.
Yeah. They even said he was like at 85% or
Yeah,
something. That was in the movie. Yeah.
yeah. And also, here's nothing. Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
If he was too powerful, people would be complaining, "Oh, Superman's too powerful. This is
Yeah.
boring. There's no stakes."
I think it's like a rare thing in my because I loved Superman. I thought it was really good. And I think it's like a rare thing to make a movie that like simultaneously doesn't make you think too hard, but also isn't mindless. You know what I mean? Like Superman,
Yeah.
you're not like leaving there thinking like you need to solve the world's problems or anything, but it's also not mindless. I mean, there's stuff to think about. It's just like
Yeah.
in that sweet spot of being like really good movie. Like it's a fun movie. You could watch it and then not think about it, or you could think about some of it, or I don't know. I mean, it worked on a bunch of levels for me. I liked it a whole bunch.
Did you
I
see
hope,
that meme of the squirrel? Okay, so this everyone's complaining that he saved a squirrel. I'm like,
yeah,
that's the point. He said,
right. That is the point. That's the point.
and they
Yeah,
defined that not all heroes are like him because Hawk Girl drops Nettie
yeah,
on him, or whatever his name was, and
right.
kills him. They said that Peacemaker follows up into this, so in theory, there should be some backlash from that.
Okay,
That would be in Peacemaker. Um, But so there's this amazing meme where the squirrels like Pa Kent and Man of Steel when there's a tornado and the squirrel's
Yeah.
like, no. And then Man of Steel's like, "Ah." He's like crying. Squirrel, don't save me. Like that's again, that movie, the Kents were so horrible in that movie. Like
Yeah.
the Kents in this movie were great. They
Yeah.
gave him a heart. They're the ones that raised him. They're the ones that it's like nature versus nurture.
Yeah.
Nurture won here. Like he they that's what he says in the end, like I'm human. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
raised human. Yeah, I mean a clinical term. I think human could be the
Right. Yeah. He's more
define what
humanoid.
human is.
He's more of
Humanoid.
a humanoid. He's more,
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
I can't fly, but you know,
Right.
call me a landlocked American. I don't know.
Well, I don't know. It's
Happy
I think
challenged American.
yeah. I think I specifically liked Superman being so good in contrast to a whole bunch of other characters that were on the spectrum of being good, like Mr.
Yeah,
Terrific.
that's what I thought was great.
Yeah.
You established that, and
Mr. Terrific was pretty good. He was generally a good guy.
a
Guy Gardner was
little bit of a
generally,
little
yeah,
bit of a, and then Hawk Girl's like a fuck. Well, here's the thing about Hawk Girl. If they follow her origin, she's like a fucking warrior. Like
yeah.
she's,
Isn't
I
she
don't
like a god or a goddess or
not see
something?
the
Like,
whole Hawkman, Hawk Girl mythos is so fucked up. It's
yeah,
like they're
sure.
either from Thangar, which is like a planet of Hawkmen,
Mm,
or they're I don't know, Egyptian gods that keep getting resurrected every 100 years. Like they like she's just a part of a long line of resurrected and Hawkman too. And it's just like
yeah.
I don't know what version of Hawk I can never Hawkman and Hawkgirls is like it's not consistent. It's like
No.
it's been like totally
There's that like 3 episode arc where they tried to retcon Hawk Tuah as one of the,
I
which
thought it
I
was weird when Hawk 2 was in the movie and
it was.
I
It
want to
was
get on that thing. And
just slobbering on knobs. That's what we were
he's
always.
sitting there slobbering on knobs, and they're like, "Hawk 2, get to it." Like he is getting to it. Oh, damn, I'll do a crypto coin pull on you.
Yeah, you know she would work
I'm
for
just a silly old yokel. I don't know what I'm doing.
all
Fucking gets
right, so yeah, yeah,
fucking Tiger Sozes and gets in a mansion and like I
yeah,
don't know, you know what I mean? Like Hawk 2 is like
okay. Speaking of that, because did you see Kennedy? You know that Senator Kennedy from
yes, he had like a brain freeze.
yeah, he is like that too, where he
Yeah, he's like, well,
cosplays as a young
golly, this is just like my grandma used to
dude,
say.
went to like University of Virginia Law School, and I
Yeah,
think he
it
went
was
to a
like
couple of Ivy.
Oxford also
Yes,
or something.
dude, I'm sure very, very bright and very
The
articulate.
guy is the Grey Poupon commercial and the all fruit jelly commercial.
Yes. But yeah, today he had he McConnelled out briefly.
Yeah, he's like well
Um
into his 70s. He's not young,
he's
and
73. That's not terribly old, but
no, it's not terribly old, but he could have something wrong with him.
oh,
He
clearly
could be 70.
he
You're
can
late
have something
70s.
else wrong with him too.
Well, no, I'm saying that like at that age, when you have
Yeah.
something wrong with you, it's more of a fucking detriment to you than like if you were like in your 50s or 40s.
Yeah. But
And
you could just see like in his eyes, like
he
trying
just
to
froze,
connect
right?
or something.
They're
Yeah.
talking to him, and he's just like, "Well, go."
Yeah. He was about to make a point, and then he
Gosh,
stopped
that was a
and
really good point.
he smiled, and like he almost looked like he wet himself or something.
He probably
Uh
did poop his pants. I'm just
and
saying, like 73. Yeah, we don't think 73 is old, but like not old. And I think the reason why a lot of people don't think people in their early 70s is old is because we see so many celebrities
right.
and famous people who are in like great shape or appear to be in great shape thanks to plastic surgery or makeup.
Dick Van Dyke's like 99. He's
Yeah, but
still
that
arch
is unusual. Let me tell you, I'm sure Dick Van Dyke needs to have people in his life that help take care of him. Like, you
such a
know what I
weird
mean?
name,
I
Dick
don't think
Van Dyke,
he doesn't
you
know
know?
what he is. I
Yeah.
think that was Andrew Dice Clay. Dick Van Dyke, you don't know what he is. Hey, it was Ronnie Dangerfield.
Okay, yeah. That's funny.
You don't know what he is. Hey, like it's the same fucking.
Right.
It's literally the same like
Delivery, yeah. Well,
what's
okay,
his
so
brother's name?
Rodney
Cunt
Danger.
man vagina. No, vagina vagina homo, I guess.
Yeah, right.
Is Dick Van Dyke.
Uh,
Like a reverse.
yeah, yeah, that'd
That would
work.
be vagina homo.
All right,
All
so
right. Speaking of
you
sponsors,
yeah, right, okay.
well,
We
do you
did
want to?
we
I do have one, but let's talk about what are we talking about this week, and then
All
we'll.
right, we have a somewhat abbreviated list. We're going to talk about some trailers that we saw coming up. We're talking about a movie we both watched. I'd never heard of this, and you told me about it. It's called The Assessment, and it
Yeah.
stars the guy from Yesterday and the Scarlet Witch, and it's really good. And
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Talk about.
I had to look that up. I was like, I've seen this guy before, and he
Yeah.
was in that movie. We're talking about Trump being on the Epstein list. A big shocker there. Congress fleeing Washington to avoid talking about it. We're talking about this thing Jubilee, which I've seen like a million. It's basically
Seen lots of clips.
yeah,
You find out that they claim to be this like middle of the road thing that, and really what they're doing is they're platforming like literal Nazi fascists. Like these people are so ridiculously to the extreme of the right. It's
yeah,
like they'll have like a progressive, like Sam Sear's been on it, and these people they'll just say straight up they're Nazis, and if
it's
you believe it,
yeah,
like yeah, like all right, we'll get into that, but you
yeah,
could say like, oh yeah, this person like punked them or took them out, but like it doesn't matter when you start airing people like that and they
yeah,
look like regular people who aren't in a clan outfit.
right,
Like you're normalizing this behavior, regardless of what if they are coming off wrong or not. There's going to be people that watch who think they are right, and they're going to think it's okay to be like that.
right. Yeah, I have like a lot of mixed feelings about it.
It's all
Um,
like sensationalism and stuff.
it
And
is, it
a bunch
is.
of grifters and shit. Okay.
And then we're going to talk about this guy, an anti-woke dad who moved to Russia and thought he was going to be a welder or a farmer or something, and Putin sent him to the front lines in the Ukraine war. It was kind of funny.
And
But we'll end on that. But first, we're going to talk about the sad passing of Ozzy Osbourne. But
well,
we're going to do
before we
that
get into that,
right after I guess we have a big sponsor news. Yeah.
yeah, yeah, we were on a list, right?
Love
We were
it.
announced on we're put
Yeah.
on a list. I don't know if that's a good. That doesn't sound like a good thing sometimes.
Mhm. Yeah. There
Put
can be
on
good ones
Robert.
and
We
bad
were put on
ones.
Robert Kennedy's autism list.
Right.
I think that I listened to this podcast and I'm gonna say that they're autistic. There's no way that
Right. Yeah, he's gonna sentence us to start using beef tallow as soap.
use me yellow. I gotta get some Nazi fries at Steak and Shake.
God.
That is not the sponsor. No, I was making
Mm,
it. So, we were like, we're on this like top. I
yeah,
don't know, what were we like 40 or something on this?
yeah, it was like
Like,
a solid, yeah.
I was like, what's going on here? So here's a sponsor. Eggo waffles.
Mm,
Yeah, yeah. They have a new message. If I want to get this out there, they're not racist anymore.
they're not racist anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh,
But yeah, yeah. It says try that they're like we here at the Eggo Waffle listen to you guys. I want to make sure you're aware that we are not racist anymore. Almost all of our products are for everyone.
Wait a minute. Had they previously been racist?
I but oh they've said almost all of our products are for
So
everyone.
which product is not for everyone?
If you are if you're not in the special category, you're not gonna know.
Okay,
You know, and
I'm intrigued.
that's it. They just told me to say it. They just said they're like, we want you to like everyone know that almost all of our delicious waffles, pancake breakfast varieties are for everyone. Almost all for everyone.
Almost all of them,
Yeah.
and they didn't reveal which Eggo product was not for
They
everyone.
won't let me. My last name's Israel.
Oh, okay.
I want to make a disclaimer. Anyone's
Okay,
listening to
yeah,
this?
yeah,
This is a joke.
yeah.
I don't think again, who knows? I mean, I don't know. Joe's might know what the extra one is. He might be passing for
I don't know.
whoever to get this other variety. What is the other variety that's not available for everyone else? That's exclusive.
Like rhubarb flavored or something. Rhubarb
Beef tallow.
beef tallow.
Beef tallow waffles for Nazis.
I've seen that shit on TikTok so many times. People like rubbing beef tallow all over them.
It's part of the whole like right-wing grifter thing. It's
Fucking
really weird.
crazy. Could you
It is
imagine like
fun.
sitting on anything, like rubbing, like
Yeah,
greasing
like
yourself
turned
up
to
with,
Kramer in that episode of Seinfeld.
yeah, right. You go outside and you just start dripping this waxy
Ugh.
substance, fucking dogs following you around
I
and
don't even
shit.
get. I think this evil is so fucking weird. Think like Robert Kennedy says, and they all start pushing it, and then like people were like, "Yeah, I was always into this." I'm like, "No, you
Yeah,
weren't.
I don't
You
even
didn't know what
understand.
beef
Like,
tallow was before this."
it told me like wheatgrass was like a miracle food or whatever, I'd be like, okay, sure. I mean, I get the logic in that it sounds healthy, what it's who
Disgusting.
knows.
Sure.
But like fucking rendered cow fat, you're gonna like slather all over yourself. What the
That
fuck
just
is
sounds like
wrong with you?
like you're gonna get like the weirdest acne. You're gonna get like
Yeah,
no one's ever
right.
heard of.
Your hair is gonna start growing inside. Like
Oh,
it's like it won't.
I won't have anywhere to go. There's be so
Right.
clogged. They'll start growing inside. You'll be like in a world of pain.
You'll look like you'll look like you escaped Madame Tussauds. Like
Ingrown, ingrown Eggo waffles are one that is the one that
yeah.
not available for
Yuck.
almost everyone. Wait, what did you say? We want to let everybody know we are not racist anymore. Oh, okay, cool. We want to let everybody know that almost all of our products are. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah. It's
Almost, almost all.
almost all of them.
Wait, what's the? How many are we talking here?
Right. They have like a feminine waffle that I don't.
Yeah, and go. We're gonna go like a fucking cease and desist from this. They go off like it's a fucking Jim. You got us mixed up with those Jimmy Dean
Jim
Nazis.
Dean's.
Everybody already know Jimmy Dean's like, yeah,
Yeah,
we're racist.
yeah,
This isn't like it's like, the sky's blue,
right, yeah.
All right, I was thinking of doing this for like weeks. I just found the whole like almost all of our products is kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So that's the
All right,
last that'll be the last sponsorship we'll ever get from the
probably, yes.
fake Eggo. Just want to make
Yeah.
sure you guys are aware. This is spelled so there's no mix. This was from a
Mhm.
different company. It's not the one everybody knows about the Eggo waffle. This is spelled EGJOHH.
Oh, the Swedish waffles.
Yeah.
Yes. Egg. Yeah. Sometimes you can get
Eggo.
those. You can get them at IKEA sometimes with their
Yeah, yeah,
meatballs.
yeah. And we're not gonna share our delicious Eggo with those
Egg hole.
damn Slovakians. I don't know, some old timey European like feud between two clans in Sweden or something. I
Weird.
don't know.
Oh well. All right. So
Yeah, that's stupid.
the big pop culture news this week really was Ozzy passing away.
That
Um
happened yesterday. Yeah.
yeah. I don't when I was not surprised. He looked very ill. He looked like he'd been having some sort of problems for a while. He had that farewell concert. I think that kind of like released him. Like he was like, okay, I'm done. This is a good thing. I'm gonna shuffle off into this.
Yeah, it's crazy that he knocked it out and he sounded pretty
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Like, I
fine.
mean,
Yeah,
people were like oh, he'll do another one. There'll be this isn't it. And it's what it was like 2 weeks
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
I mean, he's
Um,
been, what do you have, Parkinson's?
I that wouldn't surprise me. I don't know if he had that. I know he had some sort of neurological disease, which I guess would be yeah, he did have Parkinson's. Um,
Let me lower that.
yeah,
What? What were
he
you
did
saying?
have Parkinson's. You're right. Um, I don't know. Ozzy Osbourne was like ever since I was a little kid and liked music, I knew about Ozzy Osbourne, and he was kind of this outsized figure in rock.
Oh,
Like
I mean, even if you don't even like the guy or don't even care about the music, you cannot ignore the fact that he's like such a huge character, like such a
Yeah.
iconic figure. Just, I mean, just for the decades, but Black Sabbath and his own solo, then getting that show, which was a
No, that was yeah.
whole other level. But that, I mean, that was kind of annoying. The show was, I mean, it was like getting ridiculous.
I watched the first season of it and liked it a bunch. And then I was done because it was like a one joke show. Ozzy is
Yeah,
actually like
Sharon,
yeah, he's a dedicated family man. That's the joke. And
furious.
yeah, it was funny for like a little while. Well, you got the feeling like he maybe wasn't before, but now he is, and that's
That
funny.
show is for to launch Sharon and their kids.
Yeah.
I like that there was like the one daughter that was from a previous marriage, I guess.
Oh,
And
okay.
she was barely on the show. She like
Yeah.
you would see her head just peeking, or like the camera would be on, and she's like, "What? Like, wait, there's another kid?" But she's like, no offense to the other one, she was attractive. Like she was.
Yeah.
I mean, not by trying. I mean, like she looked like a human, and not like I don't know those kids, man. Didn't like Kelly? She got like a new head. Kelly,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. I saw her
she
recently and didn't
literally
recognize
shaved like
her.
her bone structure completely changed.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her. I've seen only photos. Sometimes photos can like lie.
Yeah.
I like haven't seen her like talk. So I don't know, like maybe it's not as drastic of a change, but I mean if you like look her up now, it's like crazy. The other kid, he ended up becoming like a producer. I don't know, he like does a lot behind the scenes shit, doesn't it? The other one.
Yeah.
You know
I
how
think he
it's
does. What was Jack was the other one. Yeah, Kelly Osbourne is unrecognizable today. Like she just doesn't
oh,
look.
what's her the mom had so much work done too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um
like I'm sorry. Like you just see her from like 10 years ago and you see her now, it's just like
it's like yeah, you're right, it's a different head.
it's like a
Um
fucking movie where like look at this. They would never
yeah,
think that was her. Like
that's
it's like
crazy.
I don't know. It's like one of those weird horror movies where you like the person just it's played by a different actress or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
It's like in Mars Attacks when they put Sarah Jessica Parker's head on a dog. Um it's like the same thing
when her
for
head
like
fell off of it because the body was too small to
yeah.
support her head.
Yeah. Uh
She fell in
yeah.
love with the other guy's head and they just like their heads laid
I
there.
forgot about that.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
movie was amazing because the fact that like it was so ridiculous and the fact
Yeah.
that it made like I
It
remember
just
that okay, I remember they announced that movie and they announced Independence Day around the same time. And they're like,
yeah,
oh
yeah.
great, two alien invasion movies.
Right, but
And I'm
then
like, what these movies have nothing in
yeah, they're
common
very,
except for
very
like
different.
the fact that there's aliens. I mean, this was like
Yeah.
ridiculous. He wanted them to be like stop motion, but they
Yeah.
like we can't. They'll never get. They'll be tick forever. But the
Mm,
CGI was like look, it moved kind of like that. And
yeah.
yeah, what the hell is this?
That was a
Uh,
good one.
yeah, but I mean, like, oh, do you know how it started? Right, the Osbournes, like
Um,
Howard Stern. He would bring
oh yeah.
on his kids, and they were just kind
Yeah.
of funny. Like, and it was like a couple of times, and then all of a sudden he had like a deal on MTV, and they made a show about it. I mean, a lot of that stuff happened because of Howard Stern. I'm trying to think. Trump,
Yeah.
fucking what's his face? Takai, George Takai.
Oh yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
he
the
got
whole second renaissance of his career.
right. He became culturally relevant again because of that. Yeah.
Okay, but do you know how it started?
Uh
It was a prank phone call.
oh, I didn't know
One
that.
of these
Huh.
like regular prankers on the show, just like one of the fans,
Yeah, yeah.
they would be on it a lot. Like they were like a notorious prankers and not whack pack, but more just like I don't know, just funny people they would have on
Yeah.
it. And they got a clip of it where he calls up George Takei pretending to be Ricardo Montalban.
Oh, that's funny.
And it's funny because like he's not even doing a good Ricardo Montalban. I just he's like, hello, it's me, Ricardo Montalban. And then like you hear George Takei and he's like, I want to let you know that I'm going to be going on a Star Trek cruise. And George Takei's like, oh, hello, George. And he's talking about his Papillon. And it's just like so fucking funny. And it got
That's funny.
huge. And it's all because of a prank phone call. But then he got invited to be on Howard Stern. It
Yeah.
turned out, he was gay, and everyone kind of knew that. But like it ended up
Yeah.
getting like a whole new career. And
Well, yeah,
it's all
I
because of a
still see
prank phone
him.
call.
I still see a lot of George Takei on like mostly Facebook and
Yeah, but
like
I
his
mean, it's like the oh my thing, the internet
yeah
stuff. But I mean, he is a lot older now. Who knows how he's doing? His like husband has kind of ran that shit for years.
yeah
But it's just crazy that that was a prank phone
yeah
call on Howard Stern, and it's so and it like it's funny. The guy just gets him talking for a while, like, and you're just like you find out about like you didn't know about this about him, and he's just like this
right
very gay sounding old Asian dude. I want to go on a Star Trek cruise, and like
that's funny
it's yeah, like a lot of this shit was because of Howard Stern. Like
yeah
Osborne thing totally spun out of the multiple appearances that Ozzy would have with his kids because they were just so funny and like little fat kids. They were just like
yeah
little British accents, and I don't know. And now she
well
just looks like it looks like you ever see that like fuck what was it? It was a okay. It's an episode of the Twilight Zone where like kids then they get changed and they get turned into like these very like typical model looking people like in
mm,
society. Like there's like the same look, all the women and
yeah
men.
yeah
Yeah, and like the girl, it's like when they reach like puberty or something, and then they just get like changed. They're no longer their unique self anymore, and they're just this
oh
plastic surgery. It was in an old Twilight Zone, and then they
I don't
made a
remember that
movie about it that was terrible. It was on Netflix,
huh
and it was like a similar plot. That was not a good movie. Actually, I
right
forgot the name of it, but it's just funny. It's just like something out of like a horror movie. Like it's
yeah
I mean, yeah, I guess she like if you didn't know what she, yeah, I guess she looks great, sure, but it's just
yeah
crazy.
she's pretty I mean
Like it's like a she got a new head.
yeah it's very very different
Like
like
you tell
everything
me, yeah,
about it
she's
too
gonna have like permanent like tinnitus or some shit from what they
I don't
did. I
know
mean,
man
like I'm sure there's the best surgeons, but she's gotta be in pain. I just feel
yeah
like do that shit. I don't care what anyone says. You may look
I
good.
just think it'd be like weird to look in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like if you
Yeah, it's
change
almost like
yourself,
body dysmorphia. Like
yeah, right. Like that
looked like
has to,
that. Not that she looked like that, but that movie. When Sebastian Stan when he
yeah. I forget the name of it. Yeah,
like
the
a different
one,
man or something like that.
a, a different man. I think it is. Yeah,
Yeah, and then that the real one shows up, and it's like really
right. Same
yeah,
principle though. You look in the mirror and you're like, this is not, this isn't me. You know,
yeah.
it's
And
like
that's why he when he becomes that in the movie, he decides to kill. He literally kills himself and becomes a
yeah,
new person because he wasn't that guy anymore. I mean, he just
right.
would ever know that was him. They would be like, "Wait, that was you?" Like,
So weird.
yeah. Um, no, but back to
Well,
Ozzy. Yeah, I mean, he's highly influential.
yeah.
He was great in the
Well,
Dirt movie.
uh, yeah.
And it's a
He,
true story. They said
oh
that
yeah. Well, I remember when I was a kid,
that's the best part of the movie.
like in fourth grade or so, I was real young. And Ozzy came out with like Blizzard of Oz, and he was touring, and I didn't see him live at the time when I was a
I
little
never
kid.
saw him live, actually. He's one of the one people I never.
I saw him do Ozfest in Tampa, Florida, with like a bunch. I see Marilyn Manson was there and a whole bunch of
Yeah.
other
Oh
people.
my God, must have been so hot.
Well, it was an indoor, which
Oh,
was like not ideal. It was like a fucked up place. It was indoor, but it was like a lot of standing room, and it just I don't know, it felt like I didn't love the concert, but anyway, I still have these great memories. I remember listening to the Diary of a Madman album on cassette, driving from like Fort Myers to Gainesville, and like every song was great. And I don't know, I was never like a huge Ozzy fan, but there were times in my life where like I really liked his music. It's just weird that he's gone now. I mean, like I don't know. It doesn't seem like shocking or anything, but like God, he
it
was
ended up making my
really
day very weird yesterday, his death, and then just the whole day got weird. And nothing to do,
yeah,
just like
yeah.
the mood, and it was like cloudy out, and I just think like I said, I never got to see him live. I mean, I was never like a huge fan. I just found him, I could see why he was
Yeah.
such a
His
big
voice,
personality.
yeah.
Great
As a
voice.
yeah, his voice was really good.
Didn't he?
Um,
It was like the whole thing. I mean, the thing that made him like legendary was eating the bad head. But didn't he say he didn't eat the bad head? He said supposedly like he didn't eat the bad head thinking he was eating a bad head. He thought it was gonna be fake, and it ended up being a real bat.
that's what I've heard is he threw it, some fan threw it up on stage. He picked it up and bit it and didn't realize that was a real thing. I don't know.
Probably got like 6 rabies shots right after
Yeah,
that.
yeah. He turned out to be a pretty
That's how
big
COVID
animal.
started.
I remember PETA, the animal rights organization, put out a big ad for him yesterday, like
Oh, Peter's actually.
well, extending his sympathies. I guess he was real against let's see, he had some animal welfare thing going on. Anyway, he
It's like
he
one
was
specific animal no one cares about though. Like it's like what?
right.
What about all the other animals? Them.
Yeah.
That's
But
like
he was
some.
good. It's rare to see like a it's rare to see such a weird transformation, I think, from kind of like Prince of Darkness, hell-raising rocker, satanic imagery type of thing, to literally being like super family friendly, considered like beloved by all ages. Yeah, I mean, like it's what a bizarre career, you know?
Oh yeah,
Um,
like wasn't he like completely almost like flamed out like in the mid
oh
80s?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so drugged out and like he was like fucking washed up at some point, right?
He
I mean,
was. He had a whole bunch of things. He got thrown out of Black Sabbath and thought his
that was
career
a
was
long time.
over. What?
That was like in the 70s, right?
Yeah, but then he found Randy Rhoads, that guitarist, and put out a couple great records. And then Randy Rhoads died in that plane crash,
That's right,
and
yeah.
he
Big
was
Bopper and Buddy Holly, right?
yeah, he was floundering again. And then he had like a couple shitty albums. He had like Bark at the Moon and a few others. Was had
That's
some good.
considered a shitty album.
No,
Barking
but it
There's a
wasn't
weird look
like
on the cover.
yeah, it's a good it's a good song. And then he had that hit with Lita Ford, that Closed My Eyes
Oh
Forever,
yeah.
which was a big radio hit.
Got that hair
Yeah.
frosted tips.
Um, and then then he became like a cultural icon. It's just like he
Well,
kept
they did
coming back.
Ozfest. That was big.
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
that was before the Osborne show, right?
Yeah, because I saw Ozfest in
That was like in the
had
late 90s it started.
I saw it was after 2000. Yeah, it did start earlier. I saw one of the later ones. I saw it in like 2003, I think, or 2000, no, 2002. Um, and um, yeah. Anyway, I saw it in 2002, and then the Osbournes came on after that. So, yeah.
I mean, yeah, he's one of the big names. It's kind of weird because everybody kind of knew he was like not long for this world. He was
Right.
been sick for a while, but I don't know, you just like you don't think about it, and then it happens. And you're like, oh shit!
Yeah.
It's like it's one of those things where you're just like,
Yeah.
oh crap, and it happens so quickly. Like I said, everybody was like, oh, this is not gonna be the last show. This will be supposedly they're gonna release a movie with
Yeah.
about with the show. Like they're gonna do like a
Right.
release of it.
Yeah, I heard that. And
That's
that'll be
cool,
good.
Conan.
They only played like 4 songs that night.
Well, they did. He did 7 supposedly. Three
Oh,
for
okay.
House and 4 for. I think he
Oh,
might did like 3 of his own and 4 Black
I
Sabbath
gotcha.
or something.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
I
Um,
mean, he sounded good for what it was, and
yeah,
already in that wheelchair. Well, that chair, he couldn't walk anymore.
right.
It's sad, but everybody's like, Oh, here's another death though. This one's kind of crazy. Malcolm Jamal Warner, Theo.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, he's been in tons of shit. This
I
guy.
thought you were gonna say Admiral Piet, but yeah, Malcolm.
Oh yeah, that guy too. Yeah.
But
But Theo, no, but Malcolm Jamal Warner died. He was like 54. But you hear about that, you're like, oh God, would he die of like cancer? And he found like he drowned like in
yeah,
Costa Rica. He got
I
killed.
looked. I looked that up. They say dozens of tourists drown there every year. That there's crazy riptides, and people don't know how to deal with riptides. Uh, I remember they used to teach us that shit in school in Florida because we lived right on the Gulf of Mexico, and uh, um, those riptides will suck you right out into the middle of the ocean. You don't know if you it will. But that sucks. I mean, guy was only 54 or something. He wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it shit happens, man.
Yeah.
It's like if you make it to your old age, you're not guaranteed to make it to your old age.
No. No.
Like it's one of those fucking you just forget. Like everybody's like worried about like cancer and all that shit, and like dude, you can just go from like the dumbest thing. It's like we're not
Well,
alone.
that's it.
Like
Like you can only do so many things to prevent like old age related things, but like you got to be smart when it comes to like swimming. Like
we're going
swimming in the
hiking.
fucking yeah, or going hiking or swimming in the fucking ocean.
Christ, I'm
Uh,
not. I went on a hike yesterday too. That's what set up the whole day, and it was I don't know how I'm still alive. It was
yeah,
like there would have been a movie made about me and this person. I'm like,
right.
it was supposed to be only a 3 hour tour.
That's exactly what they said to Gillian
Yeah,
right before. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
No, it was just yeah. I think about it.
Wow. Yeah. Malcolm Jamal Warner. Yeah, and Admiral P. That's our three.
Oh
Our
yeah,
three.
Admiral, the guy who played Admiral P. Has he ever done anything else? He feels like I'm sure he done other
I think he was in a bunch of like British shows like
BBC, Sherlock and the Witty
Pardon Me,
Goose.
That's My Crumpet, I think was one of
Pardon
his big.
me, Chimney Chim Chim Cheroo, uh, Faulty Towers 12,
Right.
Mr. Bean, Extra
Oh,
Bean.
right. Okay, so this guy, Admiral Piet,
He had a real name,
um,
right? He wasn't just
yeah, something like
Star
what was
Wars.
his name? Kenneth Coley or Cooley. And his filmography, he did have a ton. Oh, he played Jesus Christ in The Life of Brian. That's
Oh,
funny.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah. He was in a bunch of stuff, bunch of TV
It's
shows.
like
God,
outside of like the main stars of like Star Wars, like everybody's British.
yeah.
Almost everyone's
Yes.
British. That the cast, the rest of the cast, it's like it's a bunch of British people.
He was in EastEnders, which is a classic British
That's
show.
yeah, it's like their soap opera.
Yep. He was in Peaky Blinders for I don't know,
Peaky
couple
Blinders.
couple episodes.
So he's been a
Um,
working actor. It's just everybody just us dickheads only know him as Admiral
yeah,
Piet. Guy's like, I'm
right.
more than Admiral Piet. I'm
Yeah.
also was in Peaky Blinders. That name. I
Yeah.
tried watching that show. I really wanted to
Yeah,
watch
I
it.
did too.
Couldn't get into it. I
Uh,
can't take it seriously. It's called Peaky Blinders. It's about
yeah.
like a creep that looks through windows, like, oh, don't mind me. I'm just Peaky Blinders.
Yeah, I know
Eyes
it's got
on
like
couples having sex, like, hello, hello. Don't mind me.
right,
Just
like
they call me Peaky Blinders for a reason. I don't know
yeah.
about this show. This kind of like it's just a dude looking through blinders. This is a horrible show. We're 10 seasons into this. I'm like, I don't
Well,
know. I'm addicted to it.
right,
It was great when we found out why he got into being into Peaky Blinders.
right,
All
yeah. Well, yeah.
right.
So, all right, so we saw a couple trailers. I saw, I think for the first time, you had seen it before. I saw the latest trailer for Alien Earth, which looks amazing to me.
It's
Like,
great. It's a lot more than I thought it would be. And if they put a lot of money into this show, like it
yeah,
looks like movie quality. I mean, what's the big thing about it?
from what I understand, the company, the Wyland, whatever the company is,
Yeah.
had sent out a deep space probe and collected multiple life forms, and somehow it comes back to Earth and they get loose.
And they said there's
And
5 species though, or
yeah, they said they collected 5 life
so
forms.
this
I
is
don't
supposed
know
to
if it's
predate Alien, right? The first one.
yeah, because the idea is that they eventually that's why they ordered the Nostromo to go investigate because they were looking for more aliens. Like they knew about the aliens. They intentionally sent them to go look for it. So it looks amazing. I guess the other big thing is there's a woman. It features the first synthetic. Uh and this is a weird one. It's not like Bishop or anything, but it's a actual human who's who gets put in a synthetic. That's like one of the
Oh,
things. Yeah, there's a scene in the
like
latest
Ghost in
trailer.
the Shell.
Yeah, basically, right. So, and it looks like a younger woman being put in like an older, not older, but like a slightly older woman's body or something.
Oh, is that like
Uh,
in the beginning of the trailer? Like the two of them are like on the
yes,
side?
exactly. That they're transferring the one into the other. Um, and the
Yeah, I
one
mean,
looks
I'm
real
looking
sick.
forward to it. You see the new Predator trailer?
That looks great. That looks
Aliens.
it.
And again, they're really tying in the whole like they're really setting up like Predators and Aliens in the same universe because
Yeah.
like what's her name? It's not Dakota Fanning.
I don't know. I'll tell you that this
She's a Fanning
movie
though. I've seen her in tons of stuff.
is it.
I mean, she looks great in it. She's like a I don't know, synthetic or whatever, like Bishop or
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't know her deal. But the best is like she obviously gets like damaged, and the best is she's like, "You're ready to need my help," and you just see the next scene of the Predator's like holding her up, and she's just like barely a torso, and he just
Yeah.
drops her.
Yeah. It is. As a Predator franchise. What is this
Good.
one
He's
that's
supposed to be
in?
like a young, uh, like a younger Predator or whatever on his
Yes.
first hunt. And
All right.
the Predators are always like an interesting like if the aliens are involved, Predators are like the allies.
Right.
They might kill a couple humans along the way, but they end up being the allies because the aliens are just like fucking. They're not, I don't know. They're just like literally killing machines. They're like not even like a real. I know
Yeah.
not to demean the xenomorph society, but like kind of like a nightmare. I mean, like they only exist by I don't even know. Like they're like
Yeah.
weird parasites or something. Like
They
right?
are. It is Elle Fanning.
Yeah,
ELLE.
yeah. She's
Yeah.
been in a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She's
she's
real
great.
good.
Yeah,
This looks
got super
look.
fun, man.
This movie looks very good. I'm gonna say it.
People were
It
complaining because the face looks CGI'd more or something, and it was like, yeah, but he has like a ton more expressions. I mean, I don't know.
it looks different. This looks in a lot of ways like really funny. Like you said, I mean, there's like
Well, there
real
was
funny
definitely some humor
scenes.
with her interactions with the
Yeah.
president. Um, I don't know. We'll
Yeah.
see. I feel like it again. They're tying in that these are in the same universe. So at some point, we're gonna get an Alien vs Predator movie. Just hopefully this time it's good.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. So those. Yeah. All right. So you told me about this movie called The Assessment, and I had
I
never heard of
saw
it.
a trailer a while ago. Here, I'm just gonna pull up IMDb.
Yeah, I'd never heard of it. And you said it was real fucked up. You said it was like very crazy, and I gave it a watch. And you were not lying. It is very fucked up. It was not at all what I expected. I expected
It's weird.
but it's very it's like artistic. It's like very
Yeah,
artsy.
yeah,
It
yeah.
is not funny weird. It's not like
So Elizabeth Olsen and Himesh Patel
yep.
are a married couple, and it takes place. I don't know how far in the future. It's got to be really far in the future. It's like society's very different, and
Yes.
they he's like trying to create like this AI thing or whatever, this virtual
Yep.
reality, and she's trying to basically just create more. I don't know, food.
Plants,
Humanity.
yeah. It's
There's like
after like some sort of they don't go into it too much, but it's like there's an ecological climate change. Something bad happened and the
yeah,
world's fucked
yeah.
up.
You find out, and the world is like clearly like I don't know what the society's like, but like they want to have kids, and you have to go through this thing, and then this woman shows up, and she's the assessor,
Yeah.
and she's like, "You're at 90 something percent, but you got to pass this,"
Right.
and she just like does starts out like whatever. She starts acting like a fucking little girl, like a little
Yeah.
baby. She's like a nightmare.
Right.
She obviously gets on fucking Elizabeth Olsen's nerves. She ends up having sex with him, the husband, which was weird
It was very weird. It was
because it's like, wait, are you still the daughter here? Or are you?
yeah.
But
Well,
then
there's
you,
one scene where she's like pretending to be a dog. Uh Remember after he shows her the AI ape or
yeah,
whatever?
but I think she was
She
like a little kid, supposed to be a little kid who's
yeah,
pretending.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
that's
she just becomes this like. and she's like destroying things. She ends up lighting on fire all of her Elizabeth Olsen's work. And then there's like a scene, like a dinner scene with all these people show up, and there's this one couple that has a kid. They're older, the lesbian
Yeah.
couple. The kid's older, and what's her
Well,
face?
and nobody can naturally have
Well,
kids.
well,
That's
okay, well, yeah, don't ruin that part. We didn't get to that. What's her face has a small part. Why is there no picture on her? Was she like uncredited?
who, Mini Driver?
Yeah. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
she has a small part. She's great in it though.
Yep.
Um, See, basically, like, yeah, like Elizabeth Olsen, shit gets all destroyed. Oh, she has to like go home to see her sister or whatever.
Yeah.
And then you find out, like, well, the assessor's like, well, if you leave, like, you have to be here. It's not just him, it's got to be both of you or whatever. And so she,
Yeah.
like, risks them failing. But then you find out that, like, supposedly the assessor, like, set that all up, that none of it, she didn't really need to leave. And that's when she has sex
Right.
hit with the husband, but then she eventually says like, "Okay, yeah, you didn't pass," and then she leaves, and it's like, and there's that sad part where they're in the hologram room and he makes a baby and he
Yeah.
like, drops it because it's like there was something off. There's always something off
She
about,
couldn't smell it. Yeah.
yeah, there was something like you believe it, like with the animals and everything. There's no animals either, right? Wasn't that the whole like point?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
They
The
destroyed all the pets or something.
well, there's the new world where they live, and the old world, which is mostly irradiated and is a nightmare hellscape. And so in this new world, it's not good, but they have so few resources that you can't have pets. There are no animals. They just don't have enough resources to feed anyone. And to have a kid, you have to apply to have a kid. They all take
Yep.
this medicine like all the time to like prolong their lives and stuff. It's like
Oh yeah, that's right. You find out that like some of them were a lot. Oh, the woman was a lot older. The
yeah,
assessor that she was like a much older person than what she looked like.
right, because they
So
take this drug.
Elizabeth Olsen finds her. She's just living in like some I don't know, like a dorm.
Apartment building, yeah.
But it's like very small. Like it's well, she's like a government employee or whatever. And that's when the woman, Virginia or Grace or whatever.
Yeah, it's not even a real name. Virginia wasn't even a real name.
Either name isn't real, right?
Yeah, it's probably a good point. I thought
No,
Grace
I'm
was a
asking.
real.
I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah,
Well,
yeah. I guess
she
Grace was a real
introduced
name.
Grace was her real name. Yeah,
So she basically says to her, like, no one's passed in 6 years.
yeah,
Designed to fail. Doesn't
right.
matter.
She said they basically pay me to fail people. I only do the 6 or 7 days of assessment to give you hope, so that people think that it's possible to keep people
Which is
going.
fucked up.
Right.
But I guess if you have no hope and if people want to have kids and they don't, then society will just completely collapse. But like, what the fuck? Don't you need kids to have a society? Like,
Well, I think that's where the drug comes in, is that they are prolonging their lives until they figure shit out. Like if they can start growing food, if they can,
but
maybe they'll,
clearly they're you get to a point where you're like, they're not doing that at all. They just
yeah.
care about themselves. They're not thinking
Well,
about
and they don't even have natural childbirth. Like if they had passed the assessment, which they never would have, then they like basically harvest
you
like
like
eggs and
groom it all.
sperm, and they grow the kid in a like a easy bake oven or something. Um,
I mean that. So why did the assessor have sex with him? Was she trying to get pregnant or something? Like
I don't
he
think
wants out.
so.
She didn't want to do that anymore or something.
Right. She was fucked up. The assessor. I mean, obviously she was fucked up, but like she had a daughter once. Her daughter drowned. Uh, it's a little ambiguous as to whether or not the daughter drowned or not, but she had a kid once, and her whole life is like fucking people over. I think my interpretation is she just lost the will to live, and
Yeah,
when
because she kills her. She kills
yeah, she
herself. They
kills
show
herself
her.
at the end.
She shows up to a house that was like a high-rise apartment actually,
Yep.
at a balcony, and then she jumps off the balcony.
Yeah.
She comes in, introduces herself, whatever, and they're like, "Oh, this is like, I guess where you'll stay or whatever." And she jumps on the balcony. She's dead on the ground, and
Yeah.
but then like there's this whole thing about the old world. Like, well, if you want to keep doing these things, or you can leave and go to the old world, which is
Right.
like actually horrible. And Elizabeth Olsen decides to leave. She leaves with
Yeah.
her. And he just keeps doing virtual reality stuff. You see him like he's got a
He
virtual
built a
kid
new
now,
her. He
and
built
you
a new
see
Elizabeth
her,
Olsen.
but you could tell it wasn't her because she
Yeah.
had the little dust, the little holographic dust or whatever. So he's just gonna be like in his own little fucking imaginary land. And this whole thing, he got burned or something. Like I guess
Yeah.
he was on fire. But Elizabeth Olsen goes on into the real, but you don't get to see it. It clearly wasn't good. I don't know.
No,
She's like walking. They have you go through the thing, and then you walk through this like
wearing
hall,
gas masks.
and you just see like
Looks
bodies.
like the colonies
Yeah,
in Handmaid's Tale.
yeah. Like it just looked like yeah, like everything was destroyed.
There was like
Uh,
a dead bird on the ground.
yeah. But okay, so you remember she takes her helmet off, but you see
Yeah.
like wind. Like, what do you think she was seeing? Like, was she already dying already? Like, you just die immediately? Like, it's
I think she was
invisible?
gonna, yeah, I think that was it, is that the husband just retreated into a fantasy world where literally he was alone. He was like the only
Yeah,
person in that little area, and he had two fake things keeping him, and it was just like such a weird, sad existence. And then I think the assessor, Grace, killed herself straight up, and I
yeah.
think Elizabeth Olsen was like, I'm going to die here, but I'm going to go out on my own terms and be real. Because there's that scene at the end where she starts crying, but it's like,
Your
'cause
face looked like it was already like getting fucked
yeah.
up.
She
Well,
was
listen, the other thing, I mean,
sweating.
if you're going out to the real world, you're not going to have that medicine anymore that keeps you prolonging your life.
Well,
So,
they did. I couldn't. I had trouble hearing that part, but it was like, take your belongings and your whatever the medicine was called. They kept mentioning that separately, and I don't know if she was taking it with her, if she had to leave it there. I guess her mom was in the old lands. Her mom got banished there because she was spreading misinformation. Um,
but she's
so
probably dead anyway, right? I
I got
mean,
the feeling that Elizabeth Olsen is going to die, but it was like, I'm going out on my own terms. I'm going to feel something real. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
I'm gonna and so both the assessor and Elizabeth Olsen technically killed themselves, but
And what's his
yeah,
face himself at some point too. I mean,
yeah, it was such a, like, I don't know if I love the movie. Like I don't.
no, I would never watch it again. It's just an interesting movie, and
It was terribly interesting.
she's great in
All
it. Alicia Vikander or whatever.
yeah,
She's from like Ex Machina.
yep.
He played Lara Croft in I don't know one of the recent reboots.
Oh shoot, that's right.
She's been in a bunch of stuff. She was like some weird show on HBO where it's like an odd show. She's like filming a movie in France, but then she kept on showing clips. It was like a remake of a movie from like the early 1900s
Huh.
early 20th century, I guess technically. And I forgot what it was. It takes place in France, and I forgot the name. It was only like one season. It was pretty good, but let me see. Maybe they have it on here.
This movie was so like the set. I guess they filmed it in the Canary Islands, which is or these islands off the coast of Spain. Um, and the setting was beautiful. The
Oh,
house was
Irma
like,
Vep.
oh, Irma Vep, yeah,
Yeah.
that's an anagram for vampire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Um,
she was supposed to be like a vampire in the movie.
yes. Yeah. Uh, she, the house itself was beautiful. Everything about the movie was beautiful. I mean, it was a very, very
Every time I see her in something, it always takes me a minute to realize it's her. Because she kind of looks different a lot in each movie. Like in this one,
this.
she wasn't a cyborg.
Yeah, she looked
Oh, she
honestly.
does. She looks different. I didn't even realize she was in the Green Knight. Like, I
When
mean,
I first saw her here, in this movie, because I didn't look at, you had told me someone from Ex Machina was in it, but
I mean, there's only like three characters really in that movie,
right,
except when it
um
goes on to the real world in the end.
in this movie she looked like that Meghan Markle to me. She did. When I first saw her
Yeah.
as the assessor, I was
Oh,
like, is
hair's
that
all
Meg?
tied back in her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then
um
she starts acting like a. This is funny. I mean, it's just bizarre. It's like a.
it
It's just.
is.
It's very surreal.
It's
Um.
surreal is a great way to put it, because it did
Yeah.
not come off like, every once in a while you'll see like a David Cronenberg movie or something like that, kind of in a similar
David Lynch
vein.
too, maybe like
What?
Lynchian a little bit.
Yeah, and some of those are like not played for laughs, but they're like, I don't know. This one was like very different. Again, not my favorite movie. I don't know if I'm going to see it again, but like, man, it definitely made an impression on me. It was a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I
all
don't know.
right.
I
So
liked it. Like I said, I don't need to see it again, but I
yeah,
think it was
yeah,
definitely worth watching, and everybody's great in it. And bonus, get to see Elizabeth Olsen's nipples.
yeah. It's like a very oddly I wouldn't say it's like erotic or anything. I mean, it's not like a sexy movie, but it's definitely got like a charge to it, you know,
Well, it's like
like
weird because she's like an adult, this woman, and she's trying to act like a baby, but then like she has sex with a man, which is
yeah.
she
And
basically
it's
like
like a really kind of
kind of raped him in a way.
oh yeah, not even kind of. I think I would say it's
Pretty
like
much did,
yeah.
yeah. I mean, it was against his will. I was like, okay, so like when a man, they say like a man, it's like, hey, blood starts flowing, buddy. I don't know what to tell you. Nature takes over, but I still didn't want to do this.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
didn't, but
It was anyways, it was good. So all right. So speaking of I don't know how to transition here. So every day for like 2 weeks we've
you
heard
just
this.
froze.
Oh, okay. So
And I think when
every
you were like this, you were like,
doing my Senator Kennedy impression.
yeah,
Um
you did actually. It's yeah,
yeah.
Hey.
Caught me halfway between foghorn and leghorn. Um he we Trump and this Epstein thing, this is so confusing. Um for years, Trump said there was an Epstein list and he was going to release it. And then he became president again and said, I'm not going to release it. And then he said, there is no Epstein list. And then it goes back and forth. Anyway, as it turns out, the big news that came out today, along with a bunch of photographs of Trump and Epstein, is that back in May, Pam Bondi, the attorney general, told Trump that his name was all over the Epstein files.
That's right.
And
I
so,
mean, again, okay, I just want to get this out of the way real quick. Trump has always been tied to Epstein. I
yeah,
never understood the right's ability to talk about Epstein all the fucking time, but then
it's a,
try to deny that Trump had any, like, they don't even mention him ever. And they'll just bring up Clinton. And then I love these dipshits who try, they always like, I had someone write me on when I made a drawing of Trump with Epstein, and some dipshit on Facebook writes, Clinton was all over. I'm like, good, arrest him also. I don't give
yeah,
a fuck. I'm not waving a Clinton flag in my house.
right. I don't,
Fuck that guy, you know? Like that
yeah,
guy sucked. I like give me a fucking break. Like it's so
it is,
stupid. But
it's,
everybody knew this. I never understood it. And they're like, damn, Bongino's upset. Wait, you're upset that the guy who you knew was a fucking rapist pedophile, but you're a grifter that you're upset that the rapist didn't want to reveal the list?
there's so many photographs of Trump and Epstein that
Video, and it's
yeah,
ridiculous.
it just seemed like such an odd,
Epstein said in an interview, they're best friends for like 10 years. His
yeah,
brother even said that. Epstein's brother, who's alive and not in jail, he said that
it's,
Epstein, that they were pretty close.
it's just such an odd thing. Like Trump makes up shit all the time, but you would think that he wouldn't touch this one. You know what I mean? Like, I
It's
don't know.
bizarre. Like I said, his son would be talking about the Epstein list, and I'm like, I always leave a comment like, "Your dad is on it." What?
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
get. I never understood that. And then all of a sudden, everyone's shocked and they're like, "I can't believe the fucking pedophile rapist won't reveal that he's a part of the pedophile rapist list." And
Right.
it's like, how do you even get in your little fucking pea brain that this guy would be the one that would reveal anything? And I love it. Like Biden was president, and he didn't do it during Biden's years. I'm like,
Yeah. I think Biden wasn't focused on the Epstein list. That wasn't like a that's technically that's not really a presidential level thing. It shouldn't be,
it's
you
like
know?
I don't. I just think it's all nonsense. It's a distraction, but I think that Trump is on the way out. I'm really feeling it now. I think the whole Epstein list growing and becoming bigger. They protected Trump for years, and I think they want his ass out, and they want to replace him with JD Vance. It came out last week or this
Uh
weekend that he has like circulatory issues. Trump.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he'll be gone by the end of the year. I know
Yeah.
I always made a prediction and he lives forever, but I think that they're gonna phase his ass out. Don't be surprised if Couchfucker becomes president.
Yeah. Because Trump has um
He's gonna have
huge
like
ass
70.
cankles.
Yeah,
His
he's all
ankles look
swollen.
like two Virginia hams.
No, but
Um,
there was also like weird bruising. There was like weird makeup on one of his
yep.
hands. Like
Yeah.
those close-ups. And it's like, ew, what the fuck's going on here? It's like, yeah, old people sometimes have like discoloring of their skin. Something's wrong with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I don't
I
know.
could see him on his way out. I don't know. I don't know.
It wouldn't shock me one bit. Oh, come on. You don't think those fucking Republicans are sick of him? And they got what they wanted.
Well,
They
I
got him
think too
elected. He's in power.
the
And then just gonna
tariffs
get
and
JD
stuff.
Vance to go in there, and then they'll just get rid of elections by the time 28 comes along.
Yeah,
I think 25 will go right in.
the tariffs have really rattled a lot of them. I
I
saw
don't even understand the tariff thing. It was just a scam to we'll get revenue through taxes from the tariffs and the American people, and which was basically just like an increase on the sales tax
yeah,
to subsidize a massive tax cut that we're going to go to rich people.
yeah. I don't know. I mean,
Did that tax cut go through? I
it
mean,
did.
isn't it part of the big beautiful bill?
Yeah, yeah.
So stupid.
Well, um, yeah.
And
Uh, we will see.
no
We
one
will see.
outside of rich people are going to benefit from this. I mean, like, I'm sorry.
Oh no. In fact, most people are going to be very bad off because of it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, like we're fucked. Like I don't even know it. Like, and again, it's like, what the fuck are we paying taxes for? No, seriously, like what the fuck are we paying them for?
yeah.
Well, so that like some fucking ghouls can like, oh,
You're
you wanted the roads paid? Yeah, I pay tax for it. Oh, sorry, no, we had
yeah.
to subsidize your taxes so that rich people don't pay taxes.
Well,
They're
they're just
job creators.
yeah.
No, they're not.
Well, they're taking a large chunk here. The biggest expenditure now is like military actions against U.S. citizens.
Oh
You know, they
God, they're
send the
increasing
military into
ICE.
Los Angeles. Yeah,
ICE is like got like an insane fucking budget
yeah,
now. And they're the fucking brown shirts of the Trump Nazi party. I mean, come on. Such
yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. Well,
Uh, but like I said, it wouldn't shock me one bit if this is their way to phase Trump out. I feel like if they wanted to, they would be able to clamp down on this Epstein thing. So in a way,
yeah.
it's like let it grow and then he either resigns or just fucking dies or whatever. And
Well,
they get
Con
fucking uh what's his name? And then we could blame Ron Howard for the
yeah.
rest of our lives if he becomes
Well,
president. He'll be so
Congress shut down. They left Washington to avoid dealing with the Epstein
that's
thing.
insane. Didn't they vote for
Um,
something crazy recently? I saw someone post it. It was something. Oh, so stupid. They want to name like change like the fuck. I forgot whatever the name is to Melania.
Oh yeah, the Kennedy. They want to rename the Kennedy Center to like the Melania Center.
So fucking
That's like
stupid.
I mean, yeah, it's bizarre. Republicans always love that shit. They always are like constantly trying to name shit after.
It's
For
all
a long time, it was
distractions, and it's like
yeah,
I don't get it. Like, do people? I know people are dipshits and shit, and they keep their eye off the ball, but like, I don't know. You're like, you're sitting home listening, and you're like, who gives a fuck about this? You know, like,
you would just think that like like Jill Biden, I liked her just fine. She didn't necessarily do anything per se. I mean, I know she had like ceremonial duties and stuff like that, but like Hillary Clinton when she was first lady did a lot. Michelle Obama when she was first lady did a lot. Um, Jill Biden, I don't think she did a ton, but
she
like
did a bunch of stuff. She just
Melania,
wasn't. She did a ton of
yeah,
stuff.
she
Just it
wasn't.
wasn't in your face.
But Melania Trump's like done dick.
No, she doesn't do anything. She doesn't want to be bothered.
Yeah,
She doesn't
she
want to
doesn't
be
even
fucking
live
even live in the
there.
White House.
So, um, yeah, a lot of this shit is just like own the libs kind of mentality. I mean,
I know it's so stupid.
yeah,
But yeah, Congress shutting down. Yeah, that's not. It doesn't take much for them to shut down.
no. All right, so we got this. I've seen this Jubilee thing, and I don't really know what it's about, but I know that it's basically a liberal or a progressive or a rational thinking
They
person.
kind of, I think, yeah, they've had the ones like when Ben Shapiro goes against progressives and
Oh, okay, I didn't realize that.
yeah, but like the problem is like they've been having these like whenever there's like a left leaning person, like they had Mehdi Hassan, they had Sam Cedar, they get
Yeah,
these ridiculous, like just straight up, like they're like literal fucking Nazis.
Well,
Like that
one
one
guy's
chick
like,
is telling him to get out of the country, like leave my
yeah,
country. He's like, you what? Like many sons, like what the fuck?
yeah.
Get
I
out of
don't.
my country. It's
I
like,
think I'm
well,
torn because like I don't like.
quite frankly, that fucking guy, that dude,
Yeah,
that one big dude, that's where it started. That image of him laughing. He's like, "Oh, I'm a fascist." You know, it's
yeah.
like, dude, you're a fucking
Well,
freak.
on one hand, I don't like any of these people being platformed, but I also do kind of appreciate the fact that like they're up there saying like the most worst things, and I think that that counts for something, like it is kind of unmasking them. Um, One of them got fired after he did the show, and he's like saying he's being discriminated against when he literally his whole shtick on the show was like you should be able to discriminate against people. Like,
Did you see South Park? Made
oh
a,
yeah,
I didn't see this where they basically turned him into Saddam and he's
um,
the devil.
yeah,
Hold
yes,
on. I
that's on the season premiere.
I need to watch this. Yeah, they make a joke. They're like, okay, you know what? Okay, so we'll talk about that real quick, and then there's that thing with the family. But I do want to talk about Colbert. Maybe we'll end on that.
Oh yeah, all right,
Colbert. We'll end on this. Okay, so yeah, so Jubilee. Many Hassan goes on. He's interviewing these fucking people. That one fucking creep, that big fucking douchebag, supposedly got fired, and he's got like $35,000 in a GoFundMe. It's like, what the fuck? Why are
yeah,
there so many shitty people with like way too much money to give to like the worst people on the planet? It's almost like, is this a joke? Is this like a troll? Like, did he really get $35,000? That's fucking insane.
yeah, that is bizarre.
So I posted this thing the other day and it blew the fuck up. There was two. There was that one dude with like the hat and the wax mustache. He just looked like a straight up
Yeah,
cartoon villain. I had one with him and it says guy about to tell Dr. Jones that he's trapped and there's no way out.
right,
And
yeah.
it's like last time I saw this goon, he was tying up a woman onto a train track.
He looked like Christopher Lloyd and Roger Rabbit to me.
Yeah, a little bit with the freeways.
Yeah.
Not just any tune. That's like my favorite line when he's revealed.
Yeah.
Eyes like this. And he has like the flaming eyes.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I
Yeah.
don't tune would come up with freeways. That movie was crazy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't believe that he was a full-on cartoon, but that's
Yeah.
enough.
It's not
Because he
really
still
bad.
had the faith. Still,
Yeah.
it was cool. That was a great movie.
It was.
All right, so
Um,
I posted this thing though of that guy laughing. The one who basically
yeah,
said he was
yeah.
a Nazi, like he had no problem. He's like, yeah, like Franco, whatever the guy's name was. Like, he's like that
Hmm.
guy's a Nazi. He's like, yeah. And it's
Right.
like he's like, oh, I don't agree with the Nazis when it comes to like killing people. I'm like, sure, buddy.
Right.
Yeah,
That's where you draw the line.
I think he'd get real upset if 6 million people were killed. Fucking creep. So I just said this Nazi's not allowed to be 500 yards from a school. Jubilee should be ashamed of himself. So that thing got like over 20,000 likes on Threads. Been reached
That's
thread
funny.
whatever 909 times. The people would leave a comment like, "How do you know?" I'm like,
Right.
I just know.
Yeah.
This guy's a creep. This guy's a fucking creep. I mean, they look like a fuck. They showed pictures of all these guys. That weirdo looked like he touched, women on train.
Yep.
One asshole who said to get out of my country. Like that guy was heinous looking. I'm like, yeah, these people
There was one
They
guy.
look like Dick Tracy villains.
Yeah. One guy looked like he got kicked out of homeschool for sleeping with a teacher. He,
I didn't see that guy. That's funny. Did you see that one guy though? He's the same. He's like super gay. He's holding like a fan.
yeah.
He's like a full-on fascist. He was on the Sam Cedar thing. He was the one he was like so wrong about
Yep.
some taxes, and he was so matter of fact about it. And then he was there. I don't know if he spoke to Mehdi Hassan, but it's just like they got some of these people like working for them. That's the other fucked up thing is these
Yeah.
people have been on the show
Well,
before.
it like watch the clips, so I see a lot of them. But at some point, it to me just became like Maury Povich, not Maury Povich.
It's like sensationalism. It's
Yeah, like
the fucked up
Jerry
thing is
Springer
yeah.
or Morton Downey Jr. I mean, it was just
It's
like
just
that.
garbage, man. Like,
Yeah,
and many sons said he did not know this was going to happen. He did not expect like to have actual knots
He didn't. He looked at. Yeah, I saw that one clip where
Well,
you
I'd be
could.
shocked if someone said that to my face and was just so matter of fact
Yeah,
about it. Like,
yeah. Mehdi Hassan looked like he kind of went into it in good faith, and then halfway through the show realized like it was not a good faith show.
no, left leaning people
Um,
need to stop going on that fucking show.
yeah.
Jubilee is owned by like a right wing outfit or
I
something.
just, I still think, like, I watched like 5 minutes of Abby Phillips tonight on CNN, and she had that stupid guy, that Trump apologist on there, Scott Jennings, I think. Um, and I turned it off after like literally like 3 or 4 minutes, and I was like, well, you platforming these people, even if you're just platforming them to show how they're wrong, is a mistake. You should not give them, you should not let them anywhere near. If you have a microphone, you should not let them near it. That's what
No,
I think. Yeah.
no. I mean, it's like I said, it's like it's one thing to be talking to someone who's a conservative, but like these are
Right.
fucking just far right Nazis. Like, or they just say like, or you have that one dumbass who's just like, get out of my country, and it's like,
Yeah.
what? Fuck you, you get out, dude. Like fuck you, dude.
Yeah.
You're the one that makes this country worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Speaking of people got out of the country and regretted it. Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
Weren't they Canadian? These people?
Okay. No, they were not. They were
Oh,
from Texas, I believe. Um,
that weirdo family that moved to Russia. So there's been
yes.
this like weird migration where like Russia's like, hey, we're right wing and fuck and anti woke as fuck. Come down to Russia, and like a couple people have done that. They brought their families
Yep.
out there. And they regretted it like immediately. Like,
Yeah.
what the
It
fuck is
was.
there? What is there? You know what I mean? It's like, isn't it like
Yeah.
dead? I mean, like,
Well, Russia is like so big, but like only a small sliver of it's populated, like Moscow and a few other cities. And the majority of it's like empty, but they need the land because it's got like oil and shit like that in it. But apparently, this guy was sick of LGBTQ issues, and so
yes,
he wanted to go to. There's a part of Russia now that's like celebrating its Orthodox Christianity heritage, so he wanted to go there and live there to be free from wokeness. And he got there. None of them spoke any Russian. None of them had any skills that they could contribute to Russia. So they like basically farmed. Uh, and quickly he got drafted, and they gave him a rifle and sent him to the front lines in Ukraine, where people are routinely killed. It's not uncommon. This guy's a native Texan, and it's just such a fucked up story because these people hated immigrants, so they became immigrants,
yeah.
and then did all the things that they proclaimed to hate. They don't speak Russian. They don't have
Yeah, they
jobs.
didn't
They
bother
don't,
learning the language.
right. All the things they
Yeah, all the
hated.
things they complain about.
And so he gets there and he's like, well, I should be a journalist for the army. He's like pushing for all these cushy jobs, and the
Of
wife's
course he is.
preaching.
Why would he?
Yeah.
He doesn't want to be a.
And the Russians are like, well, and he's like, I could be a welder or whatever if they give me a translator, because he doesn't know like what they're asking him to weld because he doesn't fucking speak Russian. Um, it's just such a bizarre. Everything about it's bizarre, but like the cluelessness of it, like they literally became the thing that they disliked most. Oh, anyway, he's on the front lines in Russia. They sent a YouTube video home to his family, on Father's Day. They all miss him. They think he's going to get shot. Um, it's just fucked up. I mean, and it's
Like I
so,
said, it's this bizarre, Trumpy, weird MAGA shit. It's bizarre that there's such a connection with Russia,
yeah,
and it's weird. And the GOP has embraced it a lot, or at least
yeah,
some have. And these idiots fall for. It's like the same morons that moved to Florida.
yeah,
Probably not as bad, but I mean, Russia's better than moving to Florida.
yeah, right,
Yeah, I know. It's like that's so funny you say that. Like, yeah, they hate immigrants. It's like, yeah, buddy, you're an immigrant and you don't speak
yeah.
the fucking language either.
Everything it's all their complaints. That's what they became. It's bizarre. Like they couldn't have thought that. Like they didn't think that through. Like, because I get not thinking it through. Like if you're just like bullshitting around after a few beers at the local pub, like you wouldn't think that through. But like This must have been like a months-long process to move to Russia. You would think that at some point one of the kids would be like, "Do either of you speak Russian?" Like, do you?
Yeah, I don't know who the fuck knows. These people clearly don't think.
Yeah,
They probably are like, oh, everyone speaks. They just speak English with funny accent.
right. Yeah, right. There's
Whoa, you know, we'll just have to learn
right.
their funny accent.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Um,
no, they speak a
yeah.
language.
It's
Because
pretty complicated too. It's
yeah,
all
it's like a very right.
fucking letters you've never seen before.
Yeah, you're like, what the hell is this? La de beer grubber. What?
Something that looks like a C with 4 lines through it. Like some,
Oh, that be the Khrushchev. What?
right.
Oh yeah, the
So
cockadoo.
yeah, it's all
Whiskey,
fucked up.
whiskey.
Ugh. Anyway,
Yeah,
so
whatever.
all right, so you said you had what was your final thing? You had one
Oh,
final thing
Stephen
you were
Colbert getting
yes, yeah.
okay. So he said some shit going after Trump. I don't know what it was recently, but there's been a merger with this company called Skydance
Yep.
with Paramount, and it sounds like another douchebag, like what's his name, Zavloff, whatever the fuck
Yeah.
name from WB Discovery merger.
Yes.
This guy, I think he's like brought up woke shit too. It's just like what? So they announced it after I forgot what Colbert said. I kind of people are saying, oh yeah, he was totally let go for this, but he's still on it for another year. So
Right.
he already did a episode, and he's like, he just told like Donald Trump to fuck himself or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they think that this is all going on. The Colbert Show. They just announced they didn't fire him. They just said, yeah, we're ending that
Yeah,
basically
we're not going to renew the
show
contract.
that's been around since Letterman on CBS, and we're not renewing your contract, and we're not even going to get anybody new.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Like they're not even getting anyone new. It's like just done. They just destroyed a brand. And they said that like now the ratings aren't what they used to be, but he still was the top rated host out of like Fallon and Kimmel.
Yeah.
Colbert was leading. And I said, no, this is a total hit job because Trump's administration is the one that's gonna have to approve that massive merger.
I did though here because the same company is the one that made the South Park. Uh that's also a Paramount property. Um
Yeah, the rights to South Park are kind of muddled, but yeah, it's technically a Paramount
they
property.
said that that might put this merger in jeopardy now.
Oh, because that Donald Trump thing they
Yeah.
did. Okay, so did you see the Daily Show though the other day?
Yeah.
Talking about, it, and then he was singing in the end.
Yeah, yeah.
That was funny. He's like
Yeah.
rise, and he's like I can't, I'm old, but no, that was great. And he's like, yeah, I don't give a shit. Fire us too, because there's rumors that the Daily Show might not survive. And
Yeah.
but yeah, let him go after fucking
South Park.
yeah, South
Yeah.
Park. Like I didn't even see the clip. I saw a little second of it where
Trump's in bed with the devil.
yeah, but no, they basically turned him into Saddam.
Yeah.
Saddam
Yeah.
had like the face that's kind of like the Canadians, and in the South
Yeah.
Park movie, he's like the devil's like lover. So they
Right. Yeah.
basically did that with Trump, and it's funny that they're doing that. I think it's great because it's like they always kind of lean to the right,
They
but
did.
Trump's a full on fucking pathetic fascist piece of shit, and they even like so-called right-leaning people who claim to be Americans and shit. They should be like, this is not who we are. Fuck
Yeah.
this. And
Yeah.
he's so fucking pathetic. Like he's such a fucking turd that I don't know.
Yeah.
I think that's good. And let Paramount, what are you gonna do? You gonna get rid of all the content? No, guess what?
Well,
Everybody, there was so many people like, yeah, I just dropped my Paramount Plus. Fuck this. Like after they fired Colbert, yeah, and you're gonna fire and you're gonna get rid of the Daily Show. Because even Jon Stewart said, like, it wouldn't shock me one bit if we lose it. Like
yeah.
it's clearly the network that the Skydance, what the fuck who is it called? What's it called?
Yeah, I think it is Skydance.
Yeah, what are they? What the fuck is it?
I don't know. I've never heard of that. I mean, I know Sky TV is a British thing. Um, Jeez. Skydance Entertainment Company. Uh, American Media Production and Finance. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I mean, they
American.
got like there's a right wing bend. The fucking CEO where it was saying some dumb shit about woke culture, DEI, and it's just like so dumb. I mean, somebody said something about what was it recently? Hot Wheels, the guy in Texas, what's his name? The governor?
Oh yeah, Greg Abbott.
Greg Abbott signing a thing that says like getting rid of DEI. It's like, dude, you're in a wheelchair. DEI like protects you.
Yeah. So
Like you dumb fuck. Like
yeah, he's garbage.
he's pure evil. I always say that. Like I feel like people like him are more evil than Trump is actually because they're more effective and like
Oh yeah.
at the end of the day is I don't think he believes in anything. I think he's like just a as long as it pushes the brand and he can make some money off of it. I
He
don't
is like the Wizard of Oz
yeah,
or
like
the
Robin Williams said. He said that.
yeah,
Oh, he's a Wizard of Oz. Oh.
or like Robert Preston in The Music Man, or any
Oh,
number of
Robert
people
Preston, Music Man.
that's just
Good
like a
dude, not knowing.
grifter.
What?
He's just a grifter. He's
I
just a
know.
grifter. He's a lazy grifter. So
Yeah. He just wants to just play golf all day and doesn't give a
yeah.
fuck. But I think someone like Greg Abbott's more evil. I do. I think like,
Yeah. Greg Abbott, like, yeah, I agree. Greg, and he's also more competent. So yeah.
I just think someone like, I don't even know. What was I saying?
Yeah.
I just think this, I have this joke about Ted Bundy if he lived and he became like a Republican
Yeah.
senator. Because like he was active in politics and he fixed his teeth, he never would have probably gotten caught, and he would have become a Republican senator, and he would have gotten to kill so many more people. But the fucked up part is he wouldn't even be the worst Republican senator.
No.
Like, like Ted Cruz is somehow worse than him.
Yeah.
Even fucking psychopath murderer Ted Bundy would be like, this is wrong, actually.
Right. Yeah.
He turns into like the new Mitt Romney or some bullshit. He still
Yeah.
sucks, but like, hey,
Yeah.
I'm just a lovable guy, you know?
Fuck.
Women are obsessed with me for some fucking weird reason.
Oh,
Was the handsome one.
well,
Out
yeah,
of
it was.
a
Yeah.
legion of uggos. Yeah. The bar was not very high.
It was not. Yeah.
The sea
Yeah.
of one and twos, he was a Midwest seven.
Right.
Um,
Ugh.
yeah, no, this merger thing sounds like bullshit. Um, it is weird. I mean, listen, there's like, so supposedly he already has a new show in the progress, and it's gonna be with like Rachel Maddow, but I don't know what it's gonna be, and it's not happening anytime soon. It's almost like depends how the midterms go. Like if the midterms swing a little bit to the left, he'll have a show. If it swings
Yeah.
further to the right, you'll never see Colbert again on.
Right. Yeah.
But it's just so fucked up how these like companies like, oh, that was it. That's what got him in trouble. He called out it's that whole stupid 60 minutes bullshit.
Oh
That
yeah. Yeah.
fake bullshit Trump claiming at 60 minutes made Kamala look good. First of all, I watched that interview. It did not
Yeah.
make Kamala
It
look
did
good at
not.
all. It didn't do anything. It was like it made, if anything, what it did is it just made her not interesting.
Right.
Like
Yeah, I
you didn't
agree.
know who she was. It wasn't anything. And he's claiming he's doing this gaslighting bullshit. Like, oh, they edit to make her look good. And it's like,
No.
no, dude, they're not Fox News. Fox
Yeah.
News does that. Uh, and then he sues them, and then they for like what $1 billion, and they give him like
Yeah.
$1 million settlement or something crazy. And you're just like, the fuck are you doing? Like,
Yeah.
have some balls, dude. Like, you're, and he's been doing it to a bunch of people. That Paramount wasn't the only one. He did it.
There's a bunch of media outlets, bunch of
Yeah,
law firms,
Meta gave him like $25 million or something crazy.
bunch
It's
of colleges, bunch. Yeah. It's
he's a fucking
grotesque.
criminal. He's a fucking grifter, like you said, Trump. And that's really where all this came from.
Yeah.
That's why Colbert got fired because Colbert brought up them bending the knee to Trump and giving him what he wants.
Yeah.
And Trump even was like, good, he was fired. And that's why
Yeah.
Trump
So
said,
stupid.
fuck yourself or something. I mean, like I said, do I watch those shows? Not really. I mean, they're not what they used to be. They're kind of
Well,
antiquated, but
yeah. TV is in a weird state right now. Like broadcast TV is kind of done. You know what I mean? Like I don't know anyone who watches shows on broadcast TV when they air. I just don't, you know. Um I'm sure there's some, but it's that number's getting fewer every day. So uh I'll bet you the Late Show or all those do great numbers on like TikTok, clips from them, but I don't know how great.
Yeah, I watch. The funny thing is, I watched all the. I've been watching like the Jimmy Kimmel monologues when I'm running, but I don't watch the full show. I watch it on
Yeah,
YouTube. I
yeah,
guess they make money from it. They make money
probably.
from YouTube, I guess.
And they're also like it keeps them culturally relevant,
The
like
fucked up part is it really does come down to clips. Like that's why like Jimmy Fallon would do that music shit with them because it was like those were
yeah,
clips. Or James Gordon would do
right.
that taxi shit that he would
I
do.
prefer to watch Saturday Night Live, like the
Just
clips.
broken up instead of
Yeah,
watching an episode. Yeah, because when
yeah,
you watch the clips of like an individual skit, it almost works better and it's funnier.
yeah,
And then if you watch it as a full, it's like, yeah, there was a shitty skit before that,
yep,
long ass commercial break. There was a musical act in front of it. You're already
yeah,
tired. Yeah, you're right. You probably like you go back and watch the full episode of Massive Head Wound Harry.
yeah,
Then it wouldn't be that funny. As
right,
much as just watching that 3 minute skit. And Massive Head
yeah,
Wound Harry is one of the funniest fucking things ever made. And
yeah,
but it just works as a skit. Um, Unfrozen Caveman.
yeah. That was perfect.
That's what, yeah, I agree on that. But you know what's fucked up? Someone brought up a good point.
Hmm.
Like, YouTube basically controls almost all media in a fucked up, like Google. Like, because think about it. Like, if,
Yeah,
okay, like you said, they try to make, well, TikTok was another thing where they would put clips on reels, but like YouTube has like been the major one. And
TikTok is odd for clips because they either have to show it like a third of the screen horizontal, or they show it in like portrait mode, which isn't ideal for replaying broadcast clips.
yeah,
It just isn't a natural transition from television to TikTok. They're different mediums in a way. So
yeah, TikTok's all about like, what was that? That stupid thing that failed, QB or whatever.
Quibi
Quibbit.
or something. Yeah.
Quibi, yeah.
Well, honestly, the weird thing is Quibi in on paper was TikTok. You
Kind of.
know? Yeah.
I mean, TikTok didn't start out with having like high budget shows from high budget
No, but
creators.
Quibi, it was theorized to be like a very professional TikTok before TikTok became TikTok.
Yeah, yeah.
It should on paper it looked like a decent idea.
But
Like
I
I
think at the
see where
time people were like, we're not paying for this shit. I'm not gonna
yeah,
stream shit.
it
Like,
seemed like a good idea. I could see where they were going with it, but it failed miserably. So yeah.
yeah, well, I heard the content it wasn't very good. It's not
That
like people
yeah,
were putting their A-list work on there. They just paid a bunch of people got rich from it just for
yeah,
like being on it. But like it probably did nothing for any one of those people's careers. Like, oh yeah,
yeah.
what did you do last? Oh, I had a show on
Quibi.
Quibi. What?
Well, I think I
Quibi.
yeah, and TikTok is funny because like a lot of the real amateur stuff is very funny. Some of it's like very high quality amateur stuff. You can interact with the creator. I mean, it's a different animal, but anyway. All right.
I'm just curious. I don't know. I feel like media, as we know, I mean, I don't watch traditional news anymore.
Nah.
I don't, everything's like sporadic and random. I don't have like, I watch a movie when I feel like it. I watch a TV show when I feel like it. Like, I'll watch, I'll look up clips for news or I'll find out news. Like that South Park thing. I didn't know about it until I saw someone posting on Threads. Now,
Yeah. I've
someone said,
started
yeah, South Park's gonna get canceled.
I've started reading a lot like on Reddit and as a good starting point. And from there, like whatever is being talked about, I'll go look up stuff. So
Does Reddit try to do a better job of like spreading less misinformation than it did back in the
it
day?
it depends because each Reddit is run by moderators. So if you have a good Reddit, a subreddit, then absolutely it does a great job of like corralling stuff. Like the politics, it's just called / politics on Reddit. That's very tightly moderated. You cannot post bullshit there without it. It's it's tough. I mean, it's I can't. I've tried to post things in there and it gets flagged, and I'm like literally just trying to present a news article. But then there's other subreddits that are like awful, So it depends. I'd say on average, the ones I go to are great, but
For
I'm sure
years, there was like this Trump one. This was like during his first term.
it's still there. It's called like the Donald or something,
Yeah,
and
and then like run out of Russia or some bullshit. Like,
geez, I don't know about that, but it's still there, and it's still just like people jerking off to Trump. I mean, it's literally like.
I also learned this on this. I do hope he gets kicked out and they put JD Vance in there because JD Vance has no riz.
Yeah, he is.
At the end of the day, people love Trump because the guy was a fucking cartoon character. And
Yeah,
really take him seriously 100%.
but you're right.
Did you see all? Okay, I think we might talk about this. Like all these fucking douchebag comedians that like were part of the Manosphere podcast that got
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah,
yeah. Now they're trying to like back out. I sent you a funny. Didn't I send you like a funny?
you did.
TikTok.
I said it was hard to tell if it was satire.
I know
It's like,
it was like impossible. And then our next guest is Kyle Rittenhouse.
right.
Pew pew. Like
Yeah, I watched that and I could pretty quickly tell it was satire, but like for a second there, I was like, "Is this?" And yeah,
no, man, fuck those comedians. Like, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, you lick the boot, keep fucking licking it. You don't get to
Yeah.
come back, you fuck face. Like,
right.
you fucked yourself over for a quick buck or a quick Netflix
For
special,
sure.
not realizing that like people are gonna remember who you fucking are and they're not gonna want to hire you. You better hope your fucking Tires show on fucking Netflix is a huge hit because if it's not,
Right.
well,
Yeah.
what's his face is kind of transcending that a bit. He's
Sean Grillis or whatever.
the guy who got fired from SNL.
Yeah.
Sean, yeah, what's his name? Gillis?
I don't know.
Sean
It's
Gillis?
we're talking about the same guy.
Yeah. Is it Sean? I feel like he's okay. I mean, I don't know. I've heard some of his shit on podcasts, and I'm like, ugh, But then you
Yeah.
get like Shane Gillis, then you have like Weasel,
Yeah.
like that Andrew Schultz guy, and all that, and it's just like, nah, dude, you made your bed.
Yeah.
You don't get to like come back and be like, I mean, literally, there's like a clip of you like 2 months ago, basically kissing
Yeah.
Trump's ass, and this was after he was already inaugurated. So like, don't
Yep.
try to pretend that like you really just started reflecting. You're just like trying to protect yourself. So that
Right.
you gotta use the whole I'm just a comedian card.
Uh-uh.
Oh,
Yeah.
I do love that when the guy says, "Oh, I thought I was gonna be able to go on the road with them."
Right. I
Like,
had to open up for him.
I mean, the joke is that they say like Trump is like a fucking stand-up comedian. Some fucking
Yeah.
weird. I keep saying the same goddamn jokes all the time.
Woof.
All right.
Right.
Well, on that note, I'm Rob Israel.
I'm Joseph K.
You still going about?
That.
Thank you for listening to You Still Going On About That. Please like, comment, share, and if you haven't done already, please follow us on Instagram, YSGOAT, Facebook, YSGOAT, and Twitter, YSGOAT. Thank you, and have a great day.